Hey there, Fit Fan. It's your fitness confidant, Be Lit, back with you on the podcast, Let's Run Fit, your trusted companion on your wellness journey. Today, we're not just scratching the surface, we're diving headfirst into the nitty-gritty of training through the December holidays. I can't believe December is already here, but here we are in the last month of 2023, so whether you're lounging on the couch or sneaking a quick jog in while you listen, get ready for an episode packed with insights, tips, and maybe even a sprinkle of holiday cheer. Grab your favorite beverage, find that comfy spot, and let's embark on this exploration together. It's the December holidays. It's my favorite time of year. It's filled with joy and celebrations and just abundance of delicious temptations at every turn. For many of us embarking on a fitness journey, this season can be very challenging for a lot of us, but don't worry. Today I'm going to be here to equip you with all the tools and mindsets that you will need to survive this and thrive during this festive period. So let's just start off with the very biggest elephant in the room, temptation. The holiday season is notorious for the abundance of delicious treats and indulgent feasts, but fear not, guys. There's so many strategies that you can use to kind of help navigate these temptations, and so you don't have to really worry as much, and you can get through it with ease and grace and still enjoy everything the holidays has to offer. The most important tip I can give you for any, whether it's a holiday party, meal, whatever it is plan ahead. Preparation is going to be key, whether you're attending a holiday event, whatever it is. Always take a moment to really visualize how you want to approach the food options that are available. Think about your kind of incorporating your balanced plate with the slow, many, delicious, nutrient-dense foods that are there. Make sure you have some type of a lean protein. Remember, this is the season of turkey. So get some turkey or some chicken, get lots of colorful vegetables and some whole grains. And you can still have room for those special holiday treats. I know my plate will always have mac and cheese on it. Mac and cheese is my favorite part of the holidays. But I make sure that I get some of those green beans or the sweet potatoes or yams or whatever. And even if, yes, it does have a little bit of extra sugar with those marshmallows on top, it is still a vegetable and you are still getting those nutrients. So don't fret. One meal is not going to throw you off, or a couple marshmallows on top of your yams. They are still going to give you all those wonderful nutrients to fuel your body towards your goals so you can still enjoy all those festivities. But a big thing you do have to be careful with is mindful indulgence. When you are enjoying all these wonderful holiday treats, it is such a joyous experience, and I want you to enjoy that. Do not skip all the holiday cookies just because you're training for something. You need to live your life and enjoy it. But the key is to do it mindfully. Choose how much and when to indulge so that way you truly can take the time to savor, enjoy every bite, pay attention to the flavors, the textures, the aromas, whatever it is, just slow down and enjoy it for the satisfaction of eating it instead of just eating and eating and eating. Because I know, just like the rest of you, I can just take a cookie and then I'll just keep eating, and I'll eat another one, and I'll eat another one because I'm talking and I'm enjoying time with my friends and family, and I don't even realize I've ate 6 cookies in like 5 minutes, and I didn't even taste it because I was talking and distracted. So practicing mindful eating will really help you enjoy all those holiday treats, but also make sure that you don't go overboard. Another big thing that you got to pay attention to is staying hydrated. You would be shocked at how often when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. And hydration is so overlooked during the holiday season because you're drinking, eggnog and apple cider or some type of peppermint mocha, something, and they're all so delicious, but they don't always have a lot of water in them. And this hydration plays such a crucial role in maintaining that balanced mindset. So drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you know you're going to be attending a party or event where alcohol or sugary beverages is going to be served, because those things will dehydrate you a little bit quicker. So just staying hydrated just helps you make better food choices. It supports your overall well-being, and it prevents you thinking you're hungry when you're not. Sometimes, though, no matter how much you plan ahead, if you're not the one cooking, there's so much uncertainty of what's going to happen. So if anything, bring your own healthy dish. If you're not sure if there's going to be a single healthy option, take matters in your own hand. Bring something that aligns with your fitness goals, whether it's a salad or some type of nutrient-packed side dish or a healthier version of a holiday recipe, whatever it is. Bring something nutritious so you can make sure that you have at least one thing on your plate that aligns. And remember, if you get there and your one dish is the only healthy dish, Don't starve yourself. Eat in moderation and enjoy the time with friends and family. Because again, just like one meal didn't cause you to end up wherever your starting point was, one meal is not going to send you back there either. So enjoy this time. It is so important to have the socialization that we get at that holiday season, especially because we're not getting the sunshine and the vitamin D anymore. So bring the dish and eat and enjoy it. Also, make sure you have physical activity. Make something physical part of your holiday traditions. You can have a pre-meal walk or post-meal families. Do some type of fitness challenge around the holiday or holiday-themed workout routine, something. Go ice skating. That's something a lot of people do. Just something that is active instead of just sitting around. So that way you can burn some extra calories, but also reinforce that commitment to the healthy lifestyle while enjoying the holiday spirit. All of these things are so important. And remember, this is a time to celebrate. It's a time to enjoy the company of loved ones. Finding that balance will allow you to savor those festivities, staying committed, and just with a little planning and mindfulness and a little bit of self-discipline, because them cookies are tasty, okay? I have a friend that makes the most delicious iced pumpkin cookies. They are so good. I could eat every single one that she makes. And it's so tempting to just go crazy. But just, keep the temptation together, the holiday indulgences, and you'll emerge stronger, fitter, and more determined than ever. And you'll be so happy that you did it. Now, I know some of you aren't always going to be local around the holidays, meaning you're going to be traveling. And that does get a little bit more sticky because I myself know how easily my health goals can get kind of out of whack. For example, when I go visit my sister, because that's 2 days in the car, plus being at her house. Like, I'm not in my kitchen with my food, and I'm not the one planning the meals, and I have to make sure the other 10 people like the meals, and it kind of gets a little bit crazy. So let's dive into the topic of staying on track during the holiday season when travel plans come into play. So whether you're visiting relatives like I would, or just exploring a new destination, or just a well-deserved vacation, remember there's lots that you can do to keep your momentum. First off, pack your fitness gear. When you're packing for your trip, include some type of your workout essentials like running shoes, comfortable workout clothes, any portable exercise equipment you might have that won't take up a lot of space in your suitcase. All of this kind of stuff will really give you what you need to stay on track when you're away from home, because the number one way to make sure you don't do anything fitness related is to not be prepared for it. If you don't have fitness clothes and your friend or family member goes, hey, let's go ice skating or let's go do a workout together, how are you going to do it if you don't have what you need? So make sure you have what you need. Also, embrace active explorations of these new places. Go walking around a local destination, whether it's a park, a trail, or a walking shopping center, something that can really get you out moving around, whether you're doing a run, a hike, a bike ride, or simply holiday shopping, so that way you can stay active. You can see something new, the beauty of a new location, look at all the beautiful decorations. You could walk around a neighborhood to look at Christmas lights. Whatever it is, just something that is active lets you go out. But also remember, you might have to adapt and modify. You've got to be flexible and be willing to adapt your workouts to the fitness constraints of your travel schedule. You're not in your usual gym. You're not on your usual running route, so don't stress it too much. Do alternative forms of exercise like body weight workouts, yoga sessions, maybe kind of like a high interval training if you're in a hotel room or something. There's so many ways you can do it. There are numbers and numbers upon numbers of workout apps and online resources that'll give you these kind of guided fitness routines that you can do in time constraints or fitness levels or wherever you are with what you have. If you try to always do the same thing, you'll fail because you don't have the same things if you're not at home. So just be willing to modify. Yeah, yoga might not be your regular run, but it's better than doing nothing, and it can be very relaxing and wonderful. And it's also really hard sometimes too, depending on what kind of yoga you do. And it can be just as wonderful. And also make the most of limited time. If you're traveling, you normally don't have oodles and oodles of time lying around. You're doing something, you have stuff planned. So make sure that you can modify to that. Yeah, you might run for an hour when you're at home, but you might only have 20 minutes when you're traveling. Do the 20 minutes. It's better than no minutes. So just get out there and do it. And you can maintain your fitness level, keep your energy up, and then get right back to it when you get home. All of this is just remembering to maintain consistency and prioritize movement. It might be a modification, but just staying active will keep you on track with your fitness goals and really just make you happy overall on your vacation experience. So now let's address probably one of the most challenging aspects so many of us encounter during the holidays, and that is unsupportive family members or friends who do not understand or appreciate your journey. It can be so disheartening when the people closest to us do not share our enthusiasm for our goals, or they say things like, well, why do you need to be doing it? You run all the time. You can have another cookie. Or I don't know why you're so worried about whatever you eat because you look so thin. And we're like, well, yeah, we might be thin or in shape, but we are this way because we make these choices. If not, we would be the ones you're telling to go make those choices. So you have to remember that they don't understand your journey. And that's okay. It's okay. You can communicate your goals and just openly share your fitness goals, the reasons behind them. Just explain why it's important to you and your mental health. That will help some kind of understand a little bit better. But also know that sometimes that's not worth your time either. Some people, no matter how clear your communication is, they're not going to understand because they don't value those things. And in some cases, they're jealous that you have those things. Like, we'll just be real. A lot of people who are negative towards your fitness journey, they're jealous because they're not on it. So communicate if you can, but also be comfortable with just saying, that's your opinion. Thank you. And just moving on. Sometimes you just got to ignore those people. And sometimes you might need to educate them. You could offer them resources or articles, kind of explaining the benefits of your lifestyle. You could share success stories. You can help shift their perspective or inspire them. But again, sometimes you just got to stay silent. The best thing you can do is lead by example. Just say thank you and then follow through with what you were going to do in the first place because your actions will speak louder than words. Continue to prioritize your fitness experiences and your journey and just lead by example. Be consistent and dedicated and enthusiastic about your workouts and habits, and your progress and your positive attitude and energy could maybe inspire them to, join you on your journey, or at least inspire them to be quiet about it, right? Whatever it is. And sometimes you're going to have to seek external support. If those people immediately around you just stay unsupportive, find somebody that you can talk to, even if you're just texting them, just being like, OMG, I can't believe I'm going to have this conversation with Aunt so-and-so again. Just have someone to talk to so that way you can really just be open and share your passion with someone and they can help keep you on track, because it is very difficult if you're in a room of 20 people and they're all telling you not to do something, to do it. It's hard. So surround yourself with like-minded individuals if you can, even if it's just simply through a phone. We have the beauty of technology in this day and age, so use it. And just remember, not everyone will fully understand your journey, and that's okay. Just stay true to yourself and your aspirations. Seek your own positivity, your own like-minded individuals, prioritize yourself, and ultimately, remember that the only opinion that actually matters in this is yours. Your opinion is the only one that matters when it comes to your fitness journey, so just ignore them. Now, the last tip that I have for you, it kind of goes back to planning ahead, but it's all about your workout schedule. When you know the holidays are coming, plan for it. If you know your long run falls on Christmas Eve and that you're not going to do it, do your long run another day. If you know that the workout that you dread is going to be in the middle of a holiday dinner day, change the date and move things around, modify, prioritize your self-care, change up your schedule with whoever your coach is. They can help you, or if you don't have a coach directly, I'm sure you can still look at your schedule and know what to switch around to still do your workout safely. But make sure that you know. I know for all of my athletes this year in particular, between seasons, we need them to take a break. Like, they need a week or two off so their bodies can heal from all the hard stuff from the fall season before we get into the spring season. And us as a team, we've decided that our break, where they are fully off running, because I give them 2 weeks in the middle of those two seasons, full stop, no run, just active recovery like light yoga or biking and things like that, or low intensity, so that way their bodies can heal from cross country before getting to track. We're doing it the 2 weeks of Christmas break. That way they have 2 complete weeks to breathe and relax, let their bodies heal, but also enjoy that time at home with their families or travel or whatever it is. And you can kind of schedule those things in advance. Even if you weren't prepared to do it this year because it is already December, you can plan for it next year. And make sure that you're ready and know that you do need an off season. It doesn't have to be full stop running like my kids are doing, but it can be just simply cutting back your workouts and just having like 20-minute or 30-minute runs every day, just something short and sweet. So that way you can still have your holiday season and relax and let your body recover, because you go through a lot in the holidays. There's a lot of stress and movement and, let's be real, alcohol and sugar and everything else, and sometimes you just need a break. So prioritize that self-care, put it into your plan, and just be prepared that something could disrupt it. And even if you do have to skip a workout completely because of something last minute, it's okay. Just modify your workouts and you can maintain that fitness momentum and return from the holiday season rejuvenated and ready to continue going. So as I wrap up this episode again, I just want to remind you that the most important gift you can give yourself during this holiday season is just self-compassion. Embrace the imperfections, celebrate your victories, and focus on progress rather than perfection. So thank you so much to tuning in to Let's Run Fit this week. We hope this episode's really given you some valuable insights and motivations, practical tips, anything that can help you get the power to create a healthy and balanced experience. I wish you a joyful and active and fulfilling holiday season this December. And until next time, stay fit, stay motivated, and keep running. Thanks so much, runners, for spending time with me and listening to this episode. If you like what you heard, please hit that subscribe button and leave me a review. I always love to hear from my listeners. And if you want more Let's Run Fit in your life, find me on Instagram at Let's Run Fit with BeLit. Until next time, runners! The information in this podcast is not intended to be a substitute for medical or professional advice. Please always consult a medical professional if you're seeking medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. The Let's Run Fit podcast is not liable for risk or issues associated with using or acting upon the information in this podcast.